Good day, everyone. Today we're gonna tackle about technology collaborative tools in the digital world. In today's digital world, technology has become an essential aspect of education. With the increasing use of technology in instruction, collaborative tools have emerged as a key component in enhancing student learning outcomes. Collaborative tools refer to the applications that allow students and teachers to work together on a project or assignment in real time, fostering a sense of engagement and active participation in the learning process. In this introduction, we will explore the benefits of technology and collaborative tools in education, as well as best practices for identifying and integrating them into instruction. By leveraging collaborative tools in the digital world, we can create a dynamic and interactive learning environment that prepares students for success in the 21st century. And here is our lesson outcomes or objectives of the lesson. Our first lesson objective is that we have to identify and explore collaborative tools or applications that can be integrated in instruction. Identifying and exploring collaborative tools and applications that can be integrated into instruction is an important step in enhancing student learning. Collaborative tools are applications that allow students and teachers to work together on a project or assignment in real time, which can improve student engagement and motivation. To identify collaborative tools, you can start by conducting research on the different tools available for collaboration. Some popular tools include Google Drive, ProofHub, Dropbox, Confluence, Flock, Trello, Zoom, and many more. It is important to consider the features and functionalities of each tool as well as how they align with the learning objectives and goals of the lesson or unit. Once potential tools have been identified, you can begin exploring them to determine which ones best meet the needs of your education and curriculum. This can be accomplished through trial and error, seeking out recommendations from the teachers or your classmates, or watching live conferences that focuses on educational technology. You, as a student, must also consider your own level of expertise with a tool. It is important to ensure that you have the necessary technical skills to use the tool effectively, and that clear guidelines for use are established to promote a collaborative and productive learning environment. Overall, identifying and exploring collaborative tools and applications can lead to more engaging and interactive instruction as well as foster a sense of knowledge and skills. Our next lesson objective is that we have to build a platform or an online account that can be used for a collaborative. Building a platform or an online account that can be used for collaborative work refers to creating a digital environment where students and teachers can work together on assignments or projects in real time. This means that everyone involved can contribute, communicate, and edit work simultaneously, regardless of their location. Having a platform or an online account for collaborative work can bring numerous benefits. Firstly, it can foster student engagement and motivation by allowing students to work together, share knowledge, and collaborate on meaningful projects. Secondly, it can promote the development of key skills such as communication, teamwork, and critical thinking, which are essential in today's workforce. Additionally, using an online account can help teachers streamline their classroom management by providing a central location for distributing and collecting work as well as tracking progress and feedback. Examples of platforms or online accounts that can be used for collaborative work includes Google Docs, Microsoft Teams, Basecamp, Asana, Skype, Jira, Evernote, GoToMeeting, Yammer, WebEx, and many more apps. Through these apps, teachers can select the platform that best meets the needs of their students and curriculum, as every platform has unique features and functionalities that can support different types of assignments or projects. Overall, building a platform or an online account for collaborative work is a great way to enhance the learning experience for students and to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of instruction for all.
The learners of this generation are a new kind of breed, and it is important that teachers understand how to deal with them. The question is why? Why does the teacher need to understand how to deal with 21st century learners? Any idea? Well, the teachers need to do so in order to provide them with quality learning opportunities. By giving them the opportunity to explore areas they are interested in, for example, when they incorporate various ICT tools while teaching, they will be more likely to engage learners with the learning process. The teachers would be then able to provide and equip 21st century learners with the 21st century skills they need to navigate their way to excel in our increasingly complex world. It is said that they seem to thrive in collaborative learning. What do you mean by collaborative learning, by the way? I'm sure you already have an idea of what it is because collaborative learning is a situation in which two or more people learn or attempt to learn something together. Unlike individual learning, people engaged in collaborative learning capitalize on one another's resources and skills. An example of this is when we are tasked to make a project as a group. Diba, if we want to make our project successful, we would work as one and share our ideas and opinions. In short, brainstorming on how we want the project to become more compelling, informational, and unique from others. Collaborative learning gives students the opportunity to work and collaborate together to learn and grow from each other. It is shown to not only develop high-level thinking skills in students, but boost their confidence as well. They like to connect to social networking sites, which is true. I know most of you, including me, really like to connect to the social networking sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, right? We use it either to gather information we need or to just leisurely spend our time. Creating and producing something are what they prefer to do rather than become consumers of information inside the classroom. This means that 21st century learners don't need constant spoon feeding, which is a metaphor that describes a situation where the teacher does everything for their students, while the students only have the responsibility to listen and absorb what is fed to them. Instead, 21st century learners want to create and produce something from what they have learned in the classroom that would contribute to the real world. The teacher's role here is to only guide and direct students to learn for themselves. They like to be physically or virtually mobile as they traverse from point to point or side to side, which I agree with because who wouldn't want to move freely when they want to learn or do something, right? Kita bitaw, if we want to get information online, for example, kay ganahan man jud tag smooth rag atong pag-browse, no? Kinsa lagi po'y ganahan anang di ka kakita kay naibayad before nimo siya ma-view. And apparently, they seem to be investing a huge amount of their time in a digital social environment, although they can be more self-directed in choosing what they want to learn, how they want to learn, and when they want to learn. Ikaw, How many hours do you spend daily surfing the internet or any social networking sites? 3 hours? 4 hours? Or maybe more than 8 hours? However, all the time spent by the students on the internet doesn't mean they aren't learning. Rather, it becomes the way in which the students are able to know more about themselves and learn at their own pace because the technology provides them with easy to access resources that fit their needs and fun opportunities to practice what they learn. Moreover, it enables students to explore new subjects and deepen their understanding of different concepts, such as in chemistry. So now, let's view the short clip entitled The 21st Century Learners.
Probably the most important thing for kids growing up today is the love of embracing change. I mean, the catch for preparing students for the 21st century workforce is how do you get kids that have curiosity and a questioning disposition? We've called it in the past the gaming disposition. Is that if you look at the disposition of hardcore gamers, such as World of Warcraft, mouse and multiplayer games, the surprising things you find, contrary to what people think, is these kids, first of all, are incredibly bottom line oriented. They want to be measured because they want to see how much they're improving. And in fact, the most common mantra of a real gamer is if I ain't learning, it ain't fun.
I don't think any kid is born digitally native. I think kids are born consuming media, but I don't think kids are born producing media. So almost any kid that you look at and you say, oh wow, this is a great user of digital media, you can trace back. There's a parent, there's a program, there's something that inspired them and developed them.
Part of the opportunity here is learning the content, which is very much the 20th century idea around education. But in the 21st century, it's learning the tools and the skills of remaking that content and becoming the creator and the producer.
We know that the learning outside of school matters tremendously for the learning in school. So a lot of what we're trying to say about kids' informal learning with new media is part of an already existing set of understandings that educators have of the importance of the home environment, for the peer environment, for the community, for learning that happens in schools. The question is, how can we be more active about linking those two together?
We just assumed when we opened the school that digital media would be available at all moments. And we have a technology philosophy around bring it out when we need it and put it away when we don't need it. We have a wireless building, the kids use laptops, and the reason we do that is so that we can put them away when it's actually not the best tool for them to be learning with.
We find when we talk about 21st century skills, people often reduce them to skills for the workplace and skills involving technology, and we really are thinking about skills for creativity, for civic engagement, for social life, the full range of experiences that young people will be involved in the future.
I think for teachers and schools and classroom learning, there's still an incredibly important role to play, which is about giving kids access across the board to a baseline set of standards, literacies, expectations about what they need to participate in contemporary society, to be reflective, and to also take opportunity of the fact that you really have kids and adults in a shared space that's safe, that's sanctioned, that gives kids an opportunity to reflect on things in their everyday life that's not just about them being immersed in it all the time. So I think that there are incredibly important functions for schools. What we're saying by valuing informal learning is not that we should abandon formal learning, but that we should get those working together in a much more coordinated way.
After watching the short clip entitled The 21st Century Learner, you and I came across a number of terms used to describe a 21st century learner, right? So, I have here 3 terms that I will be sharing because I believe these are essential qualities a 21st century learner should have based on the clip. First, the 21st century learner should be digitally literate. In a world that is becoming more technology-driven on a daily basis, this skill set is growing increasingly important. Digital literacy skills will allow a 21st century learner to find, use, and create information online in a productive and useful way. Having an understanding of digital literacy means that the learner will be able to use technology safely and avoid its dangers. Second, we have curiosity. To thrive in this evolving, uncertain, and complex world, it's not enough to rely only on the skill sets we already have. In the 21st century, our trait of wanting to learn more matters. The curiosity to learn more about our world. By being curious, the 21st century learner will be able to see a new world and possibilities that are normally not visible, those that are hidden behind the surface of normal life. And it takes a curious mind to look beneath the surface and discover these new worlds and possibilities. Finally, we have the third term, which is creativity. With the ability to think creatively and outside of the box, a 21st century learner are more likely to come up with unique and innovative solutions to obstacles they encounter. This eagerness to solve problems can lead to new ways to accomplish tasks either in school or in their daily life. That would be all the terms I will be sharing, and for the rest, you would need to discover and learn them by yourself.
Technology as a collaborative tool. What do you mean by technology as a collaborative tool? Technology has revolutionized the way we communicate and collaborate with others, especially in the field of education. Technology as a collaborative tool refers to the use of various digital tools and applications that can allow us to work collaboratively with others. As a student, I have experienced the benefits of working together with my classmates on different projects and assignments, just like we did now in this group reporting. And one of the key benefits of using technology as a collaborative tool is that it allows us to work together more efficiently and effectively, even if we are in different locations. Technology has made this collaboration even easier by providing a range of digital tools and applications that we can use to communicate and work together. One way that teachers can encourage collaborative learning is by assigning a topic for discussion and allowing students to continue the conversation even outside of the class or after class hours. We can use various tools such as texting, emailing, chatting, or online document to share information and come up with an agreement. Once we have agreed each other, we can move to the next step to present our agreements or resolutions to the entire class. I know that in a traditional classroom setting, teachers may discourage students from conversing with classmates during individual work. However, sometimes positive outcomes can result from allowing students to talk about the task assigned to them or to work on a complicated task together. There are various digital tools and applications available that can be used to work collaboratively with others. Examples of such tools include Skype, wikis, blogs, Google Forms, web conferencing, real-time board, and many others. To be familiar with the features of each application, we need to explore them. By utilizing technology as a collaborative tool, we can enhance or improve our communication skills, develop critical thinking abilities, and learn how to work efficiently and effectively in a team. Moreover, technology enables us to collaborate with peers from different locations, which broadens our perspectives and encourages us to think innovative solutions. Technology as a collaborative tool is an effective way to engage us in the learning process and to promote collaboration and teamwork skills.
The tools and applications that can be used to work collaboratively with others. First is Skype. Skype is a software applications allowing you to do video conference for free. Millions of individuals and businesses are using Skype because it is a popular communications platform that allows users to make video calls, send instant messages, sharing files, and more. We can use Skype on whatever works best for us using our mobile phones, computers, and tablets. Certainly, Skype is a communications application that allows users to make voice and video calls, send instant messaging, screen sharing, file sharing, and more. It's free and user friendly, making it easy for people from different parts of the world to connect and communicate. Skype is also known for its regular updates and includes features, improvements, and bug fixes to enhance user experience. Moreover, Skype's chat window features is particularly useful for people who might have sound issues. Overall, Skype is widely used software that provides a reliable and efficient platform for communications and collaborations. The second tool and applications that can be used to work collaboratively with others is Wiki. Wiki is a web-based collaborative platforms that enables users to store, create, and modify content in an organized manner. It is also allowed the right people to work collaboratively to build information, to come together, and make contributions to content. Wiki is a term used to describe a collaborative website that allows many people to contribute, edit, and share information on a variety of topics. The most well-known wiki is probably Wikipedia, a free online encyclopedia that relies on volunteers from around the world to create and edit articles. Anyone can create an account in Wikipedia and start writing or editing articles, which are then reviewed by other volunteers for accuracy and neutrality. Wikipedia's success has inspired many other wiki-based projects, ranging from wikis for open source software, developments to wikis for collaborative fiction and writing. In general, wikis are designed to promote collaboration and sharing of knowledge, as well as to foster a sense of community among users.
Blogging. It is journalizing your ideas to which others can react, allowing a thread of discussion to take place and which can be used online. Blogging is the act of writing and publishing content on a website or blog, usually in the form of articles or posts. It can be a personal journal, a platform for sharing thoughts, opinions, experiences, or knowledge in a particular topic, or a means of promoting a product or service. To start a blog, you need to choose a niche or topic that you are passionate about and that resonates with your audience. You can create a blog on a free platform like WordPress, Blogger, or Wix, or you can purchase your own domain name and web hosting to have more control over your site. Once you have set up your blog, you need to create a quality content that is engaging, informative, and relevant to your audience. You can use different formats like text, images, videos, podcasts, infographics, and more to make your content more interesting and shareable. To attract more readers to your blog, you can use social media, email marketing, guest posting, and other promotion strategies. You can also engage with your audience by responding to their own comments, asking for feedback, and creating a community around your blog. Therefore, blogging can be fun and rewarding activity, but it requires consistency, dedication, and hard work to build a successful blog. With the right mindset, strategy, and tools, you can create a blog that not only helps you achieve your personal or business goals, but also adds value to the lives of your readers.
This time, I will be discussing the following directions in using a weblog in the classroom setting. A. Use weblog with a clear instructional objective. The use of a weblog in the classroom should be directly related to the learning objectives of the course or lesson. This means that the teacher should have a clear instructional objective in mind when introducing the weblog to students. For example, the teacher may want to use the weblog as a tool for developing students' writing skills, or as a way to encourage them to research and explore a particular topic. Whatever the objective is, it should be clear to the students why they are using the weblog and how it will contribute to their learning. B. Guidance on what and how to post will be needed. Once the instructional objective has been established, teachers should provide clear guidelines on what type of posts are appropriate and how to format them. This includes guidance on the length of posts, the use of images, and the appropriate tone and style. For example, the teacher may provide a rubric or checklist outlining the key elements of a successful blog post, such as clear introduction, a well-organized paragraphs, and a conclusion that summarizes the main points. The teacher may also provide examples of successful blog posts to help students understand what is expected of them. C. Teach students to use multiple sources and to cite them appropriately. One of the benefits of using a weblog is that it encourages students to find and evaluate multiple sources for their writing. However, students also need to be taught how to cite their sources or how to cite the sources properly using a recognized citation style. This includes both in-text citations and a list of references or works cited at the end of the post. Teachers should provide guidance on how to find reliable sources and how to incorporate them into the writing in a way that supports their arguments. D. Teach students to make blogs personal without revealing too much personal information and too personal pictures. Blogging is a personal act, and students should be encouraged to express their own thoughts and ideas in their blog post. However, it is also important to teach them how to make their blogs personal without revealing too much personal information. Students need to be aware of the potential risk of sharing personal information online and should be taught how to protect their privacy. For example, students should avoid sharing their full name, address, or phone number on their blog. They should also be careful about sharing personal photos that could be used to identify them. E. There are online and print publications that review blogs. Finally, teachers can encourage students to publish their blog posts online or in print publications that review blogs. This can provide students with a wider audience for their writing and help them develop their writing skills. Online publications such as EduBlogs, KidBlog, or ClassBlogMeister allow students to publish their writing online in a safe and monitored environment. Print publications such as students' newspaper or literary magazine provide a more traditional outlet for students' writing. In either case, publishing their writing can be a valuable experience for students, helping them develop their writing skills and build their confidence as writers. In summary, using a weblog in the classroom can be a powerful tool for promoting students' learning and develop their writing skills. However, it is also important that teachers should provide clear guidelines and support to help students use the weblog effectively and safely. By following these directions or the 5 directions that I mentioned earlier, teachers can help students develop their writing skills and express their writing or express their ideas in a way that it is engaging and more meaningful.
Google Group or Google Form. It is an application that can be used in a collaborative documentation of ideas contributed by the members of the team. Google Groups and Google Forms are two different tools offered by the Google that have different functions. Google Groups is a service that allows people to create and participate in online forums and email-based groups with a common interest or purpose. It can be used for discussions, sharing information, organizing events, collaborating on projects, and more. With Google Group, you can easily create a group, invite members, manage permissions, and moderate discussions. It's a great tool for communities, organizations, businesses, and individuals who want to connect and communicate with others in a specific topic. Google Forms, on the other hand, is a tool that allows you to create custom surveys, quizzes, polls, and feedback forms. It's a simple way to gather information from people, whether it's for research, customer feedback, and event registrations. With Google Forms, you can customize the question, choose from different question types, add images and videos, and even set up logic and branching to create a more personalized experience for respondents. You can then collect and analyze the respondents' responses in real time and export the data to a spreadsheet. Both Google Groups and Google Forms are free tools that can be used by anyone with a Google account. They are easy to use, customizable, and can help you to streamline your communication and data collection processes.
Here is your assessment. Gather data from millennials by asking 10 respondents on how they want to learn. Gather the needed information. Craft a simple questionnaire and gather information in a manner that suits your preference. The following are options that you can pursue. Conduct a survey using pen and paper. Personally interview your resource persons and let them answer the following. How do they want to learn? Is it by reading a textbook, by surfing the internet, by taking down notes, by listening to the teacher, or others? And please specify. And present your data gathered using a word cloud by showing the visual representation or the picture. You may use the online word cloud generator, which is Tuxedo, Wordle, or etc. Or you may draw it manually if you do not have access to an internet. Another assessment is that you have to answer the following questions based on the picture above. First, what you have realized after getting information about how the millennials learn better. And second, as a pre-service teacher, what actions will you take as you prepare yourself to handle this type of learners? And lastly, how will you handle your lessons in order that you will make learners become more engaged and effectively take accountability of their own learning? That would be all, and thank you for listening.